Hello nerds, welcome back to another video, and this is an exciting one because it is finally sweater weather. So we're gonna talk about my fall knit plans. There are a lot. And I am not a fast knitter. I think I'm a mediocre fast crocheter, but at least it's going faster than my knitting. And there are many plans here. So honestly, I don't think I get to all of them. However, especially the sweaters will still work in winter, right? We'll see how much I actually get done. But in this video, just let's dream about what I would like to do this autumn. First of all, I really want this lanark sweater. This is by clow. And I love the design of this. I love a zippered sweater. I would love one. However, I really needed a crochet project because of the nerve. And this is knit. So I'm currently trying to make that in crochet. So, I've never done a panel sweater before, but we're doing it right now. This is a panel. This is a front. I think the zipper might be too deep, but we can actually close that really easy. So here is the front panel. I'm currently working on the back panel. Then I will block everything to see how it fits, and the sleeves will also be this ribbing, just as the lanark sweater, because that looks so good. So this is already on the hook. This will be one of the priorities. Another sweater that I'm currently working on is the Danica pullover by Tinderbox. It is also the one I'm currently wearing. However, when I finish this, I had nothing underneath, and the alpaca on this is a bit itchy. I just believe I need to steam block the inside as well, and then it would be over. But I couldn't wear it at the time, and I really wanted to wear it immediately. So I decided to cast on another Danica pullover, and this is how it looks so far. If you think, oh, Denise, we just saw this in a recent video, like the one before this, and it was this big? Yes, that's true. Was there long between filming this and that one? No, it's one day. So this is, except this, from this on, it's basically done in one day. So this is a very fast sweater. This is made with the winter glow from Hobby, and as always, all the pattern links and all the yarn links are down below in case you need them. So this will also be a priority since it's already on the hook. I also want some knitted sweaters. And I ordered the 13-day countdown to Halloween Hocus Pocus advent calendar from Atelier Wool Based. And this is going to be my favorite adventure sweater. It has to be my favorite adventure sweater. Right. I love it so much. And I think it fits perfectly. I'm getting a mini skein for 30 days and there's one full skein. Now, I'm not sure. It is said to be a fade, but I'm not sure if we're getting semi-solids or if we're getting melanged like she normally does. I have no clue. So when I open the first, then I will decide on what color to hold the sweater with. I got some light brown, I got some dark brown, I got some cream, I got some white, I got a gray. We'll see how it goes. That's definitely a sweater that I will be making. I'm not sure if I finish it, but I will start that as soon as it arrives. I can tell you that. And then I hope to do a color a day, because it is a countdown, and I think that would be so fun to do. Another sweater I need to cast on that is knitting is Maybe Forever sweater by Veronica Lindberg. And I will be making it with Drops Air. This will be a present for my neighbor. Her birthday is in the end of November. Otherwise it's going to be a Christmas gift. So there's not really rush, but I would like to start it, especially since this pattern has a 30 centimeter oversized look, which I don't want. But she already has the smallest size. So I need to see how it works out. If I can make it a tiny bit smaller than that or not. If I like it that way, and otherwise I have to find another pattern for her. So that is why I would like to start this really soon. But it's a new stitch to me. It's half brioche. No clue how to do it. So I need to find it out first. Then a sweater that I had started, but I counted wrong, so I had to undo it. But it was just a setup. I started another My Adventure sweater, but basically just because I wanted an easy raglan to make a sweater out of this Twister Halloween. This is color 2, and I think this is called Pumpkin or Pumpkin Mesh. I think this will be a beautiful fall sweater, so I need it now. So I'm just gonna make a raglan with this. Probably the My Adventure sweater, because I already have that. I think it would fit. But I might choose another raglan. But I will be casting this on again soon. Probably another My Favorite Adventure, because I love that sweater. Another sweater that I would like to make, but is not a priority, is the Stick Season sweater by Rebecca Clow again. I have this Black Friday yarn sock yarn from Hobie, and it's dark brown. I hope I don't have to pair this with the Hocus Pocus, because then I have enough to hold it double to make it a Stick Season sweater. First I wanted to do all over texture. I didn't see anybody doing that in the projects. However, on the quick page it said that it had both the same gauge. I just imagine it takes more yarn. I thought I had 8 skeins of this, and it's not. I have 6. Which makes enough for the Stick Season sweater, but probably not if I make it all over texture. So it will be a normal Stick Season sweater if I have time. So we'll see. But I love the Stick Season sweater. I've seen it since last year. So I really, really want to make it. And then, in the case I have done everything else, I really want to make a monster mesh sweater. The Monster Doodle Kit from Pacific Yarn Co. I own it. I love it. And I have been wanting to make a sweater with it. I have seen a sweater that uses the Strange Brew pattern from Think and Knits. However, I'm not sure which yarn I would use from Stash, so I might have to buy stuff from it. And then I know Pacific Knit Co. is coming out with her own sweater specifically for her doodles in November. And I love the baking doodles and the Christmas doodles, so I'm also considering waiting with that Colorworks sweater until November, so I can buy her pattern and use that with her doodles. And then just make a Christmas pullover with baking stuff and gingerbread themed. And then it's gonna be pink and turquoise or something like that. But I'll see that in, if it happens. I've done all the things. All the sweaters I already told you. And then the things I'm now gonna tell you about. If I've done all of those, and we're still in October, which I'm not believing, but say it happens, then I will buy the Tinkham pattern and make a Monster Mesh sweater. I think we're done with sweaters. let's talk the scarf I still have on the hook. I've had the Lift Your Spirits by Amanda Manes on my hook since last year. This is how far I am. It is definitely getting somewhere. You definitely see the ghost is forming, which I love. However, this was just one of the projects that I didn't have enough time to last year to complete. Especially because I have to look at the chart or the pattern. I don't follow the chart, I follow the written pattern. Because every row is different. So it's just taking way more time. I believe I have done the first 30 rows. However, this is a 75 row pattern and the rows get bigger and bigger as we go until it's in the point again, I believe. Okay, so at some point row will be decreasing. So yeah, there is still a lot to do, but I love it. And it's, you know, it's getting somewhere. So I would love to finish it this fall. This is definitely going to be a priority. I am working with a Dahlia Halloween. This is the Haunted House colorway. This is very loose wounded yarn, very pro to splitting. So I would definitely recommend using a bead. Here's mine. Now it's gone again. Well, there's a bead on this and it holds the strands together, and since I've done that, it is way easier to work with. So I would definitely recommend. However, it is so drapey. Look at the flow. It is soft, it's light. I love the fabric it gives. And you know, it's the Haunted House colorway. So I thought it would be perfect for ghost yarn. Also very excited about this. Just didn't have enough time. So want to make sure that doesn't happen again this year. And then the rest of the plans are socks. Which doesn't sound like a lot. However, somewhere in my mind I decided that it would be great if I could make 13 pair of socks for Halloween. And they're obviously all gonna be in Halloween theme. Which, with the amount of sweaters I want to make and a scarf that is big and, you know, needs pattern reading every single row, so it's not a fast one, I just don't think it's gonna happen. But I really want to, and I just can't put it out of my mind. So let's talk about socks for a bit. This summer I have started the heel toesy toe socks by the Crazy Sock Lady. It's a patterned sock that works very, very well with self-striping yarn. As you can see, one is done. And I'm currently working on the heel of the second sock. So this is the first pair I want to finish. Let me see if I can get the label. It is Halloween sock wool glitter. It is a superwash wool. This is made out of 73% wool, 25% polyamide and 2% polyester. That will be the glitter. It is soft. It's not that fluffy. It's not peeling as much as the Christmas yarn does to me. I just love it and I love this pattern. So preferably I would knit every Halloween sock yarn I have from Hobie into the heel toesy doe pattern. Which is not gonna happen, let's be honest. But I would like to. That will, with this one, will give me 4 pairs of socks. That one. These are my Halloween yarns. This one is probably not the best for heel toesy doe, so those 3. Not gonna happen. So that's why I didn't get them. But this one I would like to finish. Then with the Universe Halloween sock wool, I made 1 sock last year. I was a bit disappointed that there was no purple in this. Like, it obviously has purple. But there is so much green that it fulfilled one sock and then the purple came. So I cut the purple out. So I can now make another pair of green socks. This is very hard feeling when you're knitting it, and I didn't like it. However, when you block it, it gets really, really soft. I also didn't like that, you know, you could definitely get caught with the glitter on your needle, but after blocking it, you don't see it anymore, and the glitter just went into it. I just picked it up with another stitch and stuff, and that worked fine. The other thing was, it was very hard on my bamboo needles, but since then I have a thought, you know, had a bit to think about, and I think if I will do this on metal needles, it will go way easier. So I would like to finish my second sock of this, so I have a witchy pair, and that will be my second Halloween socks. Then we have talked about the Monster Doodles by Pacific Knit Co. before, you know. That is the sweater I would like to make if I have time left. However, this is the season for me to start color work. I really need to start color work. I really want to. I've been putting it off for way too long. We're gonna do it. So I will definitely be making monster mesh socks. I did buy the yarn for it. It's from Durable Socks. It's 70% wool, 25% polyamide. I have this Frankenstein green. I have obviously black, and there should be a purple somewhere. But, you know, I'll figure it out. So those 3 socks are definitely... I definitely want to finish those. Or at least start with the colorwork socks. However, I am doing 31 vlogs of Halloween. Or not specifically vlogs, videos, but most of them are vlogs and some live shows. So I also have Halloweeny projects in those videos. So there's definitely 3 more socks for that, which I don't want to spoil in this video, but there are 3 more socks happening, which will bring me on 6 pair of Halloween socks. I will be making mittens for that. There are some blankets in there. Like, it's a lot. So that's why I don't think I can do everything. But I really, really want to. So we might extend fall. You know, we might working on it in November as well, which is totally fine. Again, I feel like the sweaters could also work in winter. It's just the really spooky socks and the scarf. That would be great if I could finish it in October. But I'm very focused on sweaters right now, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let me know your crafty fall plans down below. I would love to know. Maybe just don't send me patterns, because I have enough. I already have a way too long list. But again, I do want to know what you're working on, because I love to see. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you have nothing to say, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, nerds!